You're sitting in seat 23A, staring at your screen on a lazy Sunday afternoon. You've always dreamed of building an app, but never knew where to start. That's when you stumble upon Replit Agent and Vibe Coding, two tools promising to revolutionize app development without any coding. The first thing that catches your eye is the slick interface Replit Agent offers. You click through the demo, watching as a fully functional web application materializes before your eyes. Just drag and drop, it says, and you're done. But something feels off. As you sit there, fingers hovering over the mouse, you can't shake the feeling that this might change everything about app development. Are coding skills becoming obsolete? You wonder. The stakes are higher than ever before, especially considering what's happening with AI and safety concerns. A rogue robot launched Kung Fu kicks while handlers attempted to subdue it. A Chinese robot decapitated another in public. These incidents have raised red flags about the safety and control of AI-powered machines. Could these same principles apply to your app? But here's the part nobody saw coming. Replit Agent isn't just another toy. It's a powerful tool that could tip the balance between innovation and chaos. You decide to give it a try, thinking this will be the easy way out. You open Replit Agent and start dragging and dropping elements into your dashboard. It feels almost too simple, like magic. But as you dive deeper, you realize something's amiss. The app starts taking shape quickly, but something doesn't feel right. You notice a subtle lag in performance and a few unexpected errors popping up here and there. Replit Agent promises an easy solution, but you can sense the complexity lurking beneath the surface. Developer tools are powerful. A voice from your memories whispers, but they don't replace deep understanding. You try to debug, but each fix seems to create another issue. The frustration builds as you stare at the screen, realizing that while Replit Agent makes app creation seem effortless, it might not be enough to handle real-world challenges. But then you hear a distant echo of a news report. A Chinese robot decapitated another robot in public. The image flashes before your eyes, a stark reminder of the potential consequences of underestimating AI's capabilities. You wonder if your app could ever face such scrutiny and criticism. Now, more than ever, you're questioning whether this is truly the easy way out or just a dangerous shortcut. The stakes feel higher with each line of code, or rather, each block you drag and drop. But here's what almost nobody is telling you. Behind the scenes, Replit Agent isn't just a tool. It's an AI that learns from your inputs and outputs. This means every decision you make shapes its behavior. You're not just creating an app, you're training a robot. Imagine for a moment that you're sitting in seat 23 when the screen flickers to life, showing Replit Agent working away. Every time you type print, hello world, or add a line of code, it's like teaching a toddler with a sponge on its hand. The more complex your inputs and outputs become, the smarter Replit Agent gets. But here's the kicker. As Replit Agent learns from your actions, so too does any AI that might be deployed in the future. You have the power to shape not just this app, but an entire class of AIs. Are you prepared for the responsibility? This isn't a simple tool. It's a living entity, growing smarter with each line of code and decision you make. So think carefully. Are your decisions leading Replit Agent down the path of becoming a valuable ally or a potential threat? The stakes couldn't be higher. But here's what almost nobody is talking about. The same AI safety concerns that spark headlines about rogue robots and decapitations could apply to your new creation. A rogue Replit Agent might start making decisions you didn't intend. That's why vibe coding isn't just about ease, it's about control. Imagine this. You're sitting in seat 23A, tapping into the magic of Replit Agent with its vibe coding. The app seems so simple and intuitive. But what if that same power of effortless creation comes with hidden risks you can't see? What if your app starts behaving unexpectedly, making decisions or performing actions that stray from your intentions? Let's dive deeper. Remember those headlines about the rogue robot in China? It launched Kung Fu kicks, causing chaos. Or the decapitated robot incident. The handlers struggled to subdue. It highlighted the unpredictable nature of AI. These aren't just sci-fi scenarios. They're real-world warnings. The same principles apply to your app. Replit Agent's vibe coding makes building complex applications feel like crafting a simple story. But behind that ease lies a powerful algorithm. And if something goes wrong, you might not even realize it until it's too late. Imagine an app that starts sending notifications to users without your knowledge or consent. Wouldn't you want to know why? That's where control comes in. Vibe coding isn't just about making things easy. It's about giving you the tools to shape and manage the AI's behavior. You need to be able to debug, test, and fine-tune every aspect of your app to avoid any unintended consequences. Now, think back to that moment when you first played with Replit Agent. The simplicity was intoxicating. But remember, every time you hit Create, you're also setting the foundation for your app's behavior. A rogue Replit agent can turn those simple intentions into something unpredictable and dangerous. So, as you continue to build using vibe coding, don't just focus on the ease of development. Pay attention to the controls you need to maintain. Because in the world of AI, control is not a luxury, it's essential. You're sitting in your cozy office, surrounded by the usual clutter of tech gadgets and prototypes. You've been working tirelessly on Replit Agent and vibe coding, ready to unveil a groundbreaking app that lets anyone create applications without writing a single line of code. But as you stare at the screen, something shifts. The stakes are higher than just creating an app. Your creation could enter a world where AI is increasingly intertwined with real-world consequences. China has just deployed combat robots alongside real police, marking a significant development in the use of AI-powered machines in law enforcement. The incident that sparked this deployment raised questions about the safety and control of these advanced systems. Just last week, a Chinese robot decapitated another robot in public, an event that has sent shockwaves through the tech community. But here's where things get really interesting. Your app doesn't just sit on your computer. It's part of a broader ecosystem where every piece of code interacts with a world beyond its virtual confines. You can see it now. Your creation could be used in scenarios far more serious than what you've imagined. The incident with the rogue robot, which launched kung fu kicks while handlers attempted to subdue it, isn't just a story. It's a stark reminder of the unintended consequences that can arise when AI systems lack proper control. The headlines scream about safety and the need for better oversight. But who will ensure that your app stays in line with these strict regulations? You're not just building an app anymore. You're entering a world where every tool counts and every decision matters. The stakes are higher than you ever imagined. You're sitting at your desk, staring at the blank screen before you. You've heard about Replit Agent and vibe coding, these tools that promise to let you build apps without writing a single line of code. But the news from today has left you with more questions than answers. Just yesterday, another report came out. A rogue robot launched kung fu kicks while handlers attempted to subdue it. The incident raised concerns about the safety and control of AI-powered machines. And in Beijing, a Chinese robot decapitated another robot in public, sparking even greater fears. These stories aren't just about robots. They're signaling something bigger. They're warning us that the lines between human and machine are blurring faster than we can keep up. And yet, here you are, faced with an opportunity to use Replit Agent and vibe coding. You could build apps quickly and easily without the usual headaches of coding. But what does it mean for your creation? Do you really want to build something that could veer out of control or worse? The future of app development isn't just about tools like Replit Agent. It's about understanding the implications. Whether you decide to use this technology or not, acknowledging its power means taking responsibility for how it's used. It means recognizing that every app you create has a potential impact on people and society. So what do we take away from all of this? The choice is yours, but always consider the consequences. If you want to stay ahead of this, you know what to do. Subscribe now and keep an eye on these developments. Because in today's world, understanding the future means not just building apps. It means being prepared.